How many friends do you have? Right now, you probably have a number in your head. 5, 10, maybe more. But let me change the question. If your life collapsed tomorrow, no money, no status, nothing to offer, how many would stay? That number drops fast. We've confused something. A friend and an acquaintance are not the same thing, but today we treat them like they are. Look at your circle. Most people aren't your friends. They're just convenient. Same school, same job, same game. You share a schedule, not a bond. And the moment that environment disappears, they disappear too. No calls, no messages, nothing. That wasn't friendship. That was just killing boredom together. But you still hold on. Why? Because being alone feels scary. So you choose fake company over real loneliness. You want a big circle, but here's the truth. 20 people at a party means nothing if you don't have one person to call at 3 a.m. So what actually matters? What is a real friend? A real friend moves in your direction. Same mindset, same growth, same hunger. Because in life, people are either engines or anchors. Fake friends, they hate your growth. They'll say, relax, why are you trying so hard? Take it easy. Not because they care, but because you improving exposes them. Your discipline reminds them of their laziness. But a real friend? Different. You tell them your big goal. They don't laugh. They say, okay, how do we get there? They want you to win just like they want to win. No jealousy, no competition. Your win equals their win. And finding someone like that, rare, very rare. But here's the part most people ignore. You don't get that friend unless you are that friend. You can't ask for loyalty if you give none. Being a real friend takes effort. Listening when you want to talk, showing up when you're struggling yourself, and most importantly, telling the truth. Fake friends stay quiet when you're ruining your life. Real friends, they call you out. They tell you you're being lazy, you're wrong. Fix this. It hurts, but they care about your future more than your feelings. I learned this the hard way. I had a real friend, someone I trusted like a brother, but I got comfortable, too comfortable. I stopped valuing him, ignored his problems, made jokes at his expense, canceled plans. I thought he'd always be there. He wasn't. Good people don't explode, they don't fight, they just leave quietly. And when I realized, it was too late. The trust was gone. Losing a real friend because of your own behavior, that regret, it stays. We act like real people are easy to find. They're not. Someone who supports you, defends you, pushes you forward. That's rare. That's 1 in a million. Now here's another truth, a hard one. You will outgrow people, and that's okay. Loyalty is important, but don't confuse it with attachment to the past. Some people were meant for a phase, not your future. If every time you meet them you feel drained, smaller, held back, that's your answer. You can't climb a mountain while dragging someone who wants to stay at the bottom. Let go, respectfully. Now think about this. How do they handle conflict? Fake friendships break easily. One disagreement and it's over. If you feel like you have to walk on eggshells, that's not a friend. That's pressure. Real friends let you be human, messy, imperfect, real. And one more thing, this is underrated. Real friendships are low maintenance. No constant texting, no pressure, no fake expectations. You can disappear for weeks and come back like nothing changed. No guilt, no attitude, just understanding. That's peace. If you have even one person like that, don't lose them. Check on them, value them, protect that bond. Because losing them, you don't realize it immediately. You realize it later, when they're gone. Your circle should be a sanctuary, not a waiting room. Cut the fake ones. Let go of people who only come when they need something. Make space for the ones that actually matter. Because at the end, it's not about what you built. It's about who stood beside you while you built it. Choose wisely, and be worth choosing.